Diddy.
I got thoughts, man.
What exactly did my son do though?
Oh, so you didn't read it.
Nah.
I'm gonna let Amar give us the context. I read this all of it, all 35 pages of it. But I'll let
Hold on.
Oh, really?
35 pages of what?
You read the whole thing?
Read the whole thing?
So you said
You gotta do it.
Sure
No.
I didn't get through the 35.
Okay, you have the gist of it.
I'll just start it off
Nah, but
to
you
say
have more
that
than the gist. You should say it.
accusations were made by Cassie, obviously his ex.
Damn it.
There were harassment allegations, abuse allegations, and also allegations.
Wow.
There was human trafficking.
She went further.
Because of
Yeah, they had
lines.
human trafficking, sex trafficking.
Civil suit, pop, civil suit.
because of crossing state lines.
Yes.
Yeah. And hostile work environment.
Yes.
Wow.
That was I say that was way down the list,
Yeah.
obviously.
Wow.
But yes, Cassie came with a lot of accusations about Diddy.
Okay.
But no though.
We're gonna get there.
God.
You gotta slow walk this one.
So
They could do a whole
Yo,
episode of
Amar
this.
put his head to the side and everything. Like, damn, pause.
yeah. So she says they met when she was like 19 years
Very young, yeah.
old. He was 37. I guess they didn't get together or he didn't make a move or anything physical till she was 21. He forced her in the bathroom, kissed her, she cried.
Oh.
Right? But he kept pursuing her, whatever. They
Damn.
get together. He starts giving her a bunch of drugs. And then they start to having sex and going up, and he's like beating her at the same time, like punching her. Apparently he like caught her talking to somebody else and like pushed her in the car and super kicked her while she was in the car, like Shawn Michaels, like boom. All right?
Nah.
Here's where it gets a little crazy.
My nigga, that
It
wasn't,
was already pretty crazy.
wasn't crazy. This sounds like Don't Breathe Part 4. This is a horror film.
Yes.
My nigga, first of all, this is a snuff film that you're talking about. And it's getting crazy?
So
he
to
starts-
recap,
Yeah.
19, forced a kiss on her.
No, 21.
No, he waited till 21.
21, she forced a kiss on her.
Then she joined the UFC. Like,
Then he started giving her
Now she started
drugs. So she's drugged all the time. And then he
Jump
beat
kicks.
her up.
Yes.
All right. And then what?
He creates these things with them.
Supposedly or like allegedly.
Everything allegedly.
He creates this event that they have called freak-offs. At the freak-offs, he hires male prostitutes to run a train on Cassie, basically.
hold on.
Yo.
While he watches.
Hold on.
Cuck daddy.
The truth is in the details, though, because he ain't trying to lie. He ain't hide it. He told you what was happening there.
Last train to Paris?
Them shits is the freak offs, my nigga. What you thought was supposed to be?
Last Train to Paris is fucking crazy.
Yo, niggas is freaking off at the freak offs, right? So hold on. You can't be in attendance.
It does sound
right?
accurate.
That's a
it's accurate to
possibility.
the name, yeah.
Hold on. So I can't be in attendance.
But in attendance for the freak-offs, it was
It's not a
him,
Bible study, so.
her, and whatever male prostitutes that they hired.
What I'm saying is, after this line of this nonsense, how already, like, when the bathroom shit was too much. How you don't put some distance?
I agree.
Then the applying with the drugs. You gotta want to do the drugs.
How
Right?
much? Is that everything?
Now hold on,
No,
I'm
not
not
everything
defending
yet.
this nigga whatsoever. I'm just trying to provide a different point of view because I feel like it didn't have to get this sincere and this crazy. I'm not attending the freak offs. Right? You can't go to the freak off. It's in the name.
So
Don't be surprised at the freak off.
He's not done.
If niggas start freaking
He's
out.
not done. He's not done.
Yeah.
Not done.
All right.
That's enough though. I'm tired of
That's
this
SOD.
already.
So she started to, I guess they kind of break up, whatever. She started trying to talk to Kid Cudi or date Kid Cudi. He calls her back up for a freak off. She pulls up again. Right?
So hold on. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hold on. Can everybody just agree right there?
Hold
Then we
on.
can continue.
Hold on. Because I have a viewpoint on this. Calls back for the freak off. He goes through her phone.
Yeah.
Finds out she's talking to Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
He gets tight.
So he's going through her phone while the freaking off is occurring.
Yes, while the freak off is
Well, he
While
wasn't-
the office being freaked.
Remember, he
Pause,
wasn't
that's
busy
crazy.
during the freak off. He was chilling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Other niggas. He hires niggas to pipe before
Yeah,
that.
sometimes
Pause.
they said that he was recording or getting right. Wow.
Nah.
That's happening. He sees it. He's like irate. He gets mad. He tells her.
It's crazy.
He tells her, "I'm gonna blow his car up,
Yeah.
but I want him and his friends to be home so they can see it." He blew up Kid Cudi's car in the driveway allegedly.
With
Allegedly.
nobody in it.
Yeah, and Kid Cudi was like, "Yeah, my car got blown up." Basically, like,
Snitching.
agreed to it.
My son ain't never did a day neither. He's a savage.
he took one of Cassie's friends from the
Yeah.
17th floor,
Yeah.
like penthouse,
Yeah.
and hung them over the
Wow.
balcony. She said he also used to force her to carry the gun in the purse.
Yeah.
And then he found out Suge was at like a diner or something nearby in LA. And he gathered all the guns in the house and ran out with his people to go get Suge.
Oh shit. So she telling everything.
She telling everything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then she said the last thing that happened, she thought they was having a breakup dinner. And then he forced his way into the apartment and raped her.
Ah, damn.
So everyone should give their thoughts.
I don't got no thoughts on this nigga, man. If that,
So-
any of that
I
shit
have
is true,
extensive thoughts.
That is crazy. I ain't got
I
nothing
do
to
have
think
it.
about, man.
I do have some thoughts.
That's wild.
Dead wrong for beating her up, punching her, doing all that stuff.
Of course.
Forcing her to do stuff.
Of course. Nigga. No, he's also dead wrong for entertaining the freak offs, contacting niggas to
Yo.
be at the freak offs.
What?
All of this shit is wrong, my nigga.
If that's what if he's cuck daddy, be cuck daddy,
He's
whatever,
dead wrong.
right?
He's dead wrong. How you?
What?
Nah. What you mean?
Here's the
No,
thing.
no. You got to contact niggas. You wrong. Nah. No.
But
Nah.
hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Right?
I won't hold on. I
If
refuse.
that's his thing,
No, nigga.
whatever.
You got to have niggas.
Right?
What?
Nigga said, take
But-
that, take that.
You have to kind of be into it,
Take
right? To do it multiple times, and after the break, pull back up. You're talking to somebody else and everything. You
The
pull
bread
back
ran
up.
low. The bread ran low.
Freak off.
The
Right?
bread ran low.
Maybe the bread ran low. Whatever it is, right?
100%, nigga.
Yeah. Like I don't. But he was funding her life, so I'm sure the bread probably ran low. But to pull back up for it, you can't pull back up for it and then be like you're a victim to that.
Okay, I have a
That's
point
the
of
part
view.
that
So-
Hold
I
on.
can't agree.
Hold on. I want to hear you try to fight that. How you go back to the freak off knowing what's at the freak
Well,
off?
Reg,
Yeah.
Reg is
No.
Reg
This
is like
gonna be
dying.
long-winded.
You're right. I'll be
yeah.
briefer then.
Go
I'll be a little bit
Go
briefer then. To respond to some of what you were saying,
long-winded.
I don't try to put myself into the mind of the abused. Right? He groomed her. If he was dealing with her since she was 19, groomed her all the way from 19 to 21. Right?
Let him talk.
Constantly doing some mental conditioning on this young lady. He has a lot of influence. He has a lot of money. He's showing her the things she ain't never seen. She ain't never been exposed
At
to.
19,
Clearly,
does that work right now?
huh?
At 19 years old, can niggas take you to the freak off?
Me? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
He does that on purpose, I think.
Hold on.
But-
at 19,
but Pop,
are you?
that's not
are
fair,
You gonna be in
though.
attendance?
No.
Pop, you also make the comparison of the young lady who loses her mind due to the wrong muffin.
That's true. But
We are not all the same, bruh.
freak offs.
We're not all the same. I'm saying you've been
nigga.
grooming her since 19. You introduced
Mark,
the
just
freak
finish
off
your
10
point.
years into y'all relationship. Y'all been doing mad freaky shit. She been seeing you do mad freaky shit because Diddy probably
Nah.
does mad freaky shit.
So-
I'm just saying I don't like to put myself into the mind of abuse.
That
I'm not
makes
saying
sense.
right, wrong, or indifference, but I don't know what it is to be groomed and to be put through all that stuff. We also know when people are, let's say, touched or molested or something happens to them when they're really young, it fucks them up when they get older.
Yes.
This is the same thing. If she's 19 and impressionable, maybe never even had sex, and Diddy comes around 30-something
Get
years
45
old,
seconds for you.
All right.
and I just think you can groom somebody. But go ahead.
I agree. I do think you can group some.
Hold on. What was your initial question to him? Because I wanted to hear. Why are you pulling back up to the freak off?
He said he can't answer that because
we
can't.
can't
put the mind in
Now
that.
we can't.
Yeah, that's all
a
I'm saying.
fact. However, are you going to the freak offs at 19, regardless of all this other stuff? How are you going to the freak off?
He didn't bring her to the freak off at 19. He
Hold
didn't.
on.
He groomed her for 3 years and didn't kiss her till she was
Okay,
21.
so at 20, what was it? When did the freak off start?
Probably 24ish.
20. That's why
Are
I said
you
it
going
was.
to the freak offs at 24?
Again, me no.
Nah, I'm 24. You're not going to no freak.
Me
off.
no.
Come on,
But there's
son.
also a thing
Niggas
called
have
Munchausen
kids.
syndrome. There's things where people get. I'm sorry. Not
What kind of
but
syndrome is it to go to the freak offs?
So
There's things where somebody who's been
Go
kidnapped
ahead,
falls
go
in
ahead,
love with
go
their
ahead.
kidnapper.
Right,
Like
right.
there's a lot of
Stockholm
things.
syndrome. I understand.
Stockholm. I'm sorry.
Right,
I'm
but
not
Stockholm
Munchausen. Munchausen is
syndrome
fake
can't
and
she
sick.
had. I like the freak off.
It's possible too.
And Stockholm syndrome can't start from freak off 1.
But freak off 1 might have been not until she was 10 years in. He
Hold
groomed
on,
her for
hold
3
on,
years
hold
before
on,
he even
hold on,
kissed
hold
her.
on. He wasn't even with her for 10 joints.
Yes, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was
But
with her
the
for
freak off started
longer
before
than
then.
that.
But
Total,
think about
10
your
total,
freak offs
10
was
total.
Mad early.
Right.
But she was a young, impressionable mind.
Hold on. So the freak off started the last year?
I don't know when they started.
Nah, stop.
Let me ask you this real quick,
And you
Donna.
probably know. You didn't go, but
Nah,
you know
I'm
about the
not.
freak off.
No, I don't
You
know.
knew about them.
No.
Nigga, they be in them. You be in them.
I would have saved her.
He was number 7.
I would have saved her.
Lucky number 7.
Nah, nigga, I got the text too late.
Take that. Don't know at what age are our minds considered mature, like adult.
Regardless.
Oh, it's 25.
I ain't even
something
saying
like that.
full maturity,
Right?
my nigga. You know not to go to the freak offs.
But
It's named the freak off.
here's the
Pop, I don't think it's that simple, but go ahead. I respect your opinion.
here's the thing. 21, he kissed you, you cried, you didn't like it.
That's the last time I'll see
Right.
this person.
Why you double back, right? But whatever. You can say the money, the fame, the whole bunch of stuff like that.
I can't even answer to that because like I can't put my.
Because she definitely
Can't relate.
she was definitely in a position where she's trading her dignity for money. Right?
Okay.
But my thing, he beat her, raped her, dead wrong. Right? But you bringing up the freak offs, you can't bring that up as abuse when you went back to it. That's my whole thing with that.
Yeah.
I understand. None of us have been in any of these situations, so I
can't.
respect
Obviously,
your
he's
POV.
going to have that point.
And one more thing,
Go ahead.
Reg, just soliloquy gonna
Red about to go
It's
off.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate y'all
But
niggas.
my
You
nigga,
about to drop a legendary
you
verse.
don't like certain stuff.
It's
and
gonna be
you
legendary.
make sure they don't play with you. And you be around that all day. Why? How?
Pop,
Hold on,
I'm
nah, that's
almost
not
40
fair, my
years
nigga.
old, Pop.
Yo, it's
Regardless,
boundaries.
you be there
It's
and you
boundaries.
make sure the lines aren't crossed.
I'm almost 40 and my
Boundaries.
upbringing is different from Cassie. I can't.
Mine is who everybody is, nigga.
So we're different then.
Hold on though. Hold on. You can't, like he said, if you're gonna say about this thing and that thing and this thing, there's certain things you could bring up and say this was wrong, because all of that shit is wrong.
All of it is
right?
wrong. Yeah, all of it is
However,
wrong.
all of it ain't illegal.
That's a fact.
All of it is unconventional when you was signing up.
Right.
I just don't understand how you don't have. I don't know that. Like I
And
can't
did-
look from a
Yo,
victim mind
yo,
point. I
but
just can't.
I can't, and that's why I just say.
can't. So, but
And I
when
ain't
the
saying
first-
she's right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm just
Yeah.
saying I can't put myself. I don't
when
function like that.
the first initial contact and physical contact is breached, and you to the point where you crying.
Yeah.
How the fuck you feel comfortable around that again? Niggas can't buy that.
You eat food at a bad restaurant, you don't like it, you don't go back.
That's it.
And then y'all oversimplifying
No,
it. There's children who
please
are
let
getting
Reggie go.
molested and
Come
touched
on.
on right now, and then the person comes right back in their bedroom. They don't say nothing.
Children, not
right?
20-year-olds.
There's teenagers that
thing-
happen too. Like I don't know.
The thing is,
No, hold on.
We
We,
don't
do
know.
know because you was
We
with
don't
that.
even
If you was
know.
a teenager, you like that, my nigga.
I can't say that. But
Nah,
I don't
come
know.
on.
I just
I
don't
don't
know.
want to sound ignorant, son, but
We weren't
I
there.
refuse to see it
Yeah.
another way.
And I respect that. I'm saying I
weren't
respect
there.
it.
Yeah.
We
No,
weren't
no,
there,
none of us were
right?
there. Cassie
We
and
weren't
Diddy
there.
were, yeah.
First of all, so again, all this number one is allegations.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
From my point of view, I feel like not everybody's a victim. We're in a place now, like cultural wise, where everybody likes to play the victim card because it's like it's mad easy. No one's questioning anybody right now. I'm a victim. Everybody's just automatically with it, right? I make an accusation, right? And as soon as I make the accusation, there's no due process. There's no whatever. Nobody's asking questions. Nobody's like, wait, this doesn't make sense, because as soon as you say it, oh, you hate women, you're a misogynist. Like, nah, it's just, please make this make sense before we condemn this man.
Well,
to
no,
death.
nobody here is condemning
Let's
him.
ask, I'm saying in general, like, no one's actually trying to kill him, but what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, before we
That's not facts.
condemn him or whatever the fuck it is, can we ask a couple of quick questions to kind of get your story straight, right?
I agree
First
with
of
that.
all,
I agree with due process.
if he didn't do this, it's kind of fucked up that you're accusing him.
It's not kind of fucked up. It's very fucked
yeah.
up. Yeah.
If he did do this, my nigga is gonna be mad blowing up cars in driveways. This apparently is the most dangerous nigga that ever lived.
Very
in the
possible.
world.
Get
Why
got
would you? If this nigga's so dangerous,
possible.
why do you feel so safe making these accusations?
Get Gotti is crazy.
I
That
don't
shit
think
is
she-
crazy.
It took a
I
while.
don't think she does feel safe, man.
Yeah,
No,
it
here's
took a
the-
long time
here's the
before she
thing,
made the
here's the thing.
accusations. Yeah.
I believe, like, because I feel like Diddy takes care of everybody, whether or not they're together or not. Like, I believe Diddy takes care of everybody. I feel like what probably happened was I've been taking care of you for years, even though we broke up.
Finally
Whatever bony white nigga you was with, like, apparently y'all been living the bestest life wherever it was. The bread dried up. This is a civil suit. This is not, you didn't go to the police. This isn't like a criminal investigation.
So-
you pulled up to ask for bread. This is $30 million.
Yes.
And you understand that
Wait,
to a
hold
degree,
on. That's the.
that's the price.
Yes.
$30 million.
That's what she's suing
Suing him for $30
Suing
million.
him for $30 million.
Hold
Oh
on.
nah.
So,
Y'all got
So
it a
now-
little wrong, but
yeah.
so she wasn't suing him for 30 million. Diddy said that she tried to extort him for 30 million, saying she was going to release a tell-all book if he didn't get the.
Oh, he put that number up.
Yeah, he put that number
I
out.
thought, okay. Well, that changes
But
things.
she's
Okay.
suing him.
Huh?
She's suing him.
Yeah, she is suing him.
She is
right?
suing him,
So,
yeah.
now
So
she
there's
can't-
a number on
She can't
the-
do criminal because of statute of limitations,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
So she can't do criminal,
Which
and
is
then there's
super
only
convenient.
there's only a year left for you to
File
come
the
out-
civil suit.
Right, and they cutting it off. Like you can't just be.
Oh,
coming out
so
saying
her
wild
timing
shit like
is
that.
spectacular.
So she has to do this within the year.
So her timing is spectacular, which is what we're saying. She probably got cut off a couple years ago or whatever. So she was counting down to the finish line so she could file whatever claims. Like,
No,
just
no,
hear me
no,
out.
no. But this is a new law. It's not like something
Nah, I
that was
understand.
existing. It's a new law. It's not
But-
like it was on the books where she could have counted that.
But like my thing is, if you're suing somebody, right, then there is a monetary amount that is
I
desired.
agree.
Absolutely.
Right? If this was some type of y'all been broken up for a minute. Like what? This was like they broke
While
up
ago.
in 09 or some shit.
No,
It hasn't
Like-
been that long, but
like 2019 maybe 2018, 2019, something around there.
Really? I feel like it was longer than that.
2009?
Okay, fine.
I don't think we even
Whatever.
know the extent of the
Yeah.
relationship.
Either way, so you guys broke up in 2018, 2019, whatever the date was, right? All of this crazy shit transpires. We're not going to talk about it for years. You're going to get married. Even after you get married, you get away from the nigga. The nigga's moved on. Like, let's be 100. You see this new chick moved in. She's living the most spectacular life with this nigga. She get a show. She got the career stimmy package. Everything's going spectacular for her.
It's not. Go ahead.
Why isn't it? Carisha's not doing great,
Keep going.
They just sold like 2,000 copies.
but she's
going.
doing great.
Hold on, keep going.
City Girls ain't doing great.
Keep going.
Continue.
Yeah. So now you're watching this from a distance. Again, all of this is alleged, but like from what you're telling me, right? This shit is so fantastical. Like, at what point is it like I feel safe enough to come and tell this story? And now you gotta keep in mind, everybody who's jumping on the bandwagon to be like, oh yeah, he's guilty, is someone either directly associated with you or someone who has.
Not true.
I said or. Someone associated with you because it was her assistant who was like, yeah, he was definitely being her.
That was too
and all this
fast.
other shit.
That was premature. Let him keep
Yeah.
going.
Or
He ain't give you. He ain't give him the second option.
He just
hold on.
he
Or-
blanketed already.
All right, hold
he
on,
went
hold
extreme.
on.
He said
or
everyone.
or someone who has to gain directly from, or people that already had gripes with Diddy. So it was like people from people from Danity Kane stepped out like, yeah, we told you this nigga was bugging. No, you didn't. Because when you was still on payroll, he was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Diddy is my mentor, and he was so great and this and that. The Danity
think you're
Kane
conflating the
bread,
No.
my bad. The Danity Kane bread dried up. Now all of a sudden, like he's a monster.
So
Son,
Niggas
the
get to
pattern-
talking about Diddy. All of a sudden, my
Yeah.
leg gotta get touched.
brother
That
love.
was an accident.
Bugging.
Take that.
Yo,
Take that.
Hey,
brother love
hey,
bugging.
take that,
Yo,
take that.
come on,
This
my
nigga punched me 20 times a show.
Yeah, but my nigga, that's your upper torso.
Hey.
You can't go.
But we like, ah!
You
Alright,
can't go
we
beneath
good.
the pelvis is
listen.
wild. Don't
I
do
think it's an
that.
accident.
Nah, under the waist is crazy. Hold on.
Wait.
Remember when this nigga was with Justin Bieber and he said he had custody of him for 48 hours?
Yes.
And he told that nigga, yo, we gonna go buck the fuck wild or some shit like that.
We used to
Justin
play fight
Bieber
like
said-
brothers.
Justin Bieber said, nah, let's just go get some girls. Nigga, was like,
You got some niggas in here though.
yo, he was like, it was like, you ungrateful little bitch. Like,
Yo.
he was like, what you mean?
Yo.
Niggas was about to, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo.
what you mean? Why do we need girls?
Why you don't have a party with
Son,
me?
Yo, y'all don't remember that.
Nah.
Justin Bieber standing here.
I remember that. They actually have the clip circulating now.
Yeah. Nigga
Yeah.
backed out like he gave him some type of wild ass car, some expensive car, and he took the keys and was like, yo, let's get some bitches, because he was just trying to get away further, like put more and more distance between them. And this nigga said, let's go get some girls. And Diddy said,
Because it was Diddy's
man,
ex.
cut the cameras off, my nigga. Fuck.
Diddy's ex said something, I think, or matter of fact, Diddy's ex did say something. They went back and found
who's
like
Diddy's
old
ex?
His baby
knows?
mother.
Hold on,
They
Kim? Rest in peace,
She
Kim.
passed.
nah the
He got
second baby mother.
his
The
first.
second baby mother.
Justin?
I
She's
think
a fashion
them-
designer. Her name is
Kim, Misa Hilton.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she looks
So
dumb good. Little Asian type.
They
shit.
went back and got like some
Well, she fucked
some
with him,
clip.
though. She didn't say nothing bad
No,
about
no.
him.
Back in the day, she said like something that they basically took the clip and it was like, oh, she said he was abusive. I think Kamori Lee Simmons made a comment online, but it's like, my nigga, you're trying to get the fucking
Can I ask a
Russell
quick-
Fires.
can I ask a quick
backlit.
question?
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
You trying to get the Russell Fires backlit? It was like Azalea Banks said something like, my nigga, like, when isn't she saying something?
Okay. But now the stuff that Diddy has said on his own and done, right? The song he made, I can't move on. I gotta move on.
So we're
whatever.
using song lyrics as
Feds do it.
evidence?
Feds do it all the time.
Finish.
Feds
You
do it all
jumping
the
the
time.
gun. You jump. Diddy said, "I made that song about Cassie."
He did.
His exact words. He said that, right?
And what's the song about? I didn't hear the song.
The song is how he's struggling to move on,
Him and Bryson Tiller, yeah.
right?
So
Right?
so he
Yo.
can't.
It is. It's a good
Get
song.
in your bag.
Yeah,
Stay
it's
in
a
your
good
bag.
song.
It's a good
It's a
song.
dope
Get
song.
in your bag. Stay
Fire
in your
song.
bag.
So how's that?
knock?
That's a
right
fire
there.
song. It's a slap. It's a slap. Yeah, yeah.
That's a night. They're gonna play that in the
Struggling?
court. Even the judge is gonna get up. Get in your bag. Stay in your bag.
That shit is
Get in
fire.
your bag. Stay in your bag.
How's that? How's
Get
that
in your
bad?
bag. That's a
He's
knock.
not completely over it. How's that? How's that problem?
Remember the
How's that
Nigga, Amar, remember the Boondocks with R. Kelly? Yo, Pops, you remember the Boondocks?
That nigga was wild.
Bryson was going off.
Good
How's
joke.
that, how's that a problem? He
It
can't
ain't.
get over it,
That's
so
a
that's
great
an admission of guilt.
Shit, top 10. It's a great
They
joint.
even said, Charlamagne asked him like, "Yo, that's kind of like bad, like toxic, like just not when you get over." He goes, "Oh yeah, you know, like he still wasn't." And he was like, "But she's married with kids." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's when I get over it, when she's married with kids or whatever."
Damn.
Right?
Yeah, he has.
He's done little shit, like even that.
So
during
because
the
he's
show.
not over her, he's guilty of beating her?
No, that's not what we're saying either. Can I ask?
I'm not understanding.
Well, what's happening is they're going to start
clearly a
to.
trait. It's just an obsessive thing.
Okay, so
Hold on, let me
how
jump
about
in real
this?
quick.
Is it just let me ask one question?
Go ahead.
Is it possible that
Hypothetical time.
you was
Get it.
in the mix that you liked until you stopped getting paid? You was
Okay.
with all the freak shit. You was with the drugs. You was having a great time.
Possible.
You was
Yes.
travel.
Yes.
Wait. You was traveling the world. You
We get it,
getting,
Reg. Yes.
Like
The answer is
all
yes.
The, all
All right,
the
but we get it.
half-shaved
Yes.
haircuts you could want.
You got it.
You
But
lit.
yes.
And then the
Hold
bread
on.
dries
Let me ask you a
up.
question.
The half shaved haircut?
That shit don't
Diddy
even cost
said,
a lot.
"Tomorrow you shaving your head."
That
Yeah,
shit don't
Diddy
even
did
cost a
too.
lot.
Yeah.
What you said that for?
She lit with them shits.
But he could have
It's mad
He
maintenance.
also had the half shaved joint at the time, though. Remember when he was running the marathon?
Marathon,
he had
yeah.
the taxi driver joint.
Son.
Tomorrow.
But you got to understand, to some degree, she was talent, right? So if he told her, "Hey, shave your head," that kind of worked out for her because that kind of became a thing.
That was
let me-
right.
But this
That
is why
was
you can't
That
date
became
the
a thing.
talent, right?
It became a thing. So the
Right.
advice worked out for her.
Why you still got that shit? Why you still
Right,
got
yeah.
that
It was.
shit?
Do you know how that could happen?
He got the cat. He got the Cassie.
Diddy was at somebody else's house, saw somebody's wife, and was infatuated with him. Was like, "Yo, tomorrow you shaving your head because the woman had a
getting the
shave."
Cassie.
Wow.
Well, I
How you
mean-
got all this info.
35 pages.
Fam,
Circulating.
listen,
Let me ask
all
a
I'm
quick
saying
question
is
real
if
quick.
she was-
Wife, you know?
If she was
What,
living,
some white woman.
if she was living, if Cassie was living off residuals, my nigga, it.
All right, so let me ask you a
it's not
question
like
real
going on.
quick.
Cassie left.
Everybody on the couches, let me ask you a question. Do y'all believe Bill Cosby is guilty?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah?
I do.
So
What-
it's possible
what's the
that
correlation?
someone, it's possible that
It's
someone,
possible he did it. It's very possible he did it.
can I talk for a second? Just 2 seconds.
Yeah.
What's the possibility that someone who is abused comes back years and years and years later with those accusations because of, for whatever reason, maybe it's the person's power and influence, for whatever reason, they don't feel comfortable saying it at the time?
Let me answer for me.
Go.
I didn't say it can't be a possibility.
I know you didn't.
I
So
agree.
let me finish.
I agree.
So let me finish. So then also, when we start to take Bill Cosby's words and give them a different context, like the Spanish fly, y'all don't use that, it sounds very different. Much like when you start to take Diddy's words on certain albums and certain things that he's feeling in interviews, it sounds a little different.
He just
Not
thinks
saying
Your
Kells-
argument's false though, because
Like Frank Ocean.
Let him finish.
Bill Cosby's
Hold on.
influence has waned. Diddy's influence has only gotten stronger.
All right, let him finish the question.
to me, that makes it even harder to go up against him, more difficult to go at the person who is even more influential now.
Okay.
Right?
Unless you want bread.
It makes it even, well, Bill still got bread, by the way, but it makes it very difficult to go at the person who still has the public's Curry's favor for the public. He just dropped a fire ass album too, to be very honest with you. But the person who is still in power, it is hard to go at that person. I don't know if it's always about money, and even those other people you mentioned, like a Danity Kane. If Diddy say you don't pop, then you just don't pop, because he has that influence and that ability. Anybody who he's worked with, he can still blackball you or say, I'm not greenlighting nothing. He may even own some of them as far as contractually. Just like he just let Mace and some of his people out of a
With
contract.
the NDA.
But
Yes.
that can be true, right?
That's all. Just like
It's
Danny
yeah,
Kaye been saying
either
that,
way
bro.
can be true.
either way, yeah. We
just
don't
sit-
know
we just
nothing.
sitting up
That's-
here
yeah.
providing our perspective, right?
That's it.
That's
That's
the
it.
normal
Our
business
opinion.
practice.
However, but that
To
could-
utilize it
that
isn't,
could be
though.
true though.
Yeah.
You could be 100% right.
Yeah.
I just feel like the truth is somewhere in the middle, right?
Always.
And
Always.
I do agree slightly more with Reg on this about that. It's the focal point of this. The goal is bread.
Okay.
Like not necessarily I want justice and I don't think that's what this is. Because the illegality, right? There's small portions of that were illegal.
Yeah.
And all small portions I disagree with, 100%.
We all
Dead
do.
ass wrong. if
We
you did
all
any
do.
of it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
However, I don't feel like that was her driving force. The driving force was the bread slowed up.
Yeah.
That's just me. Nigga, that's my perspective.
Bread
I
dried
just
up.
feel like I don't understand why even say, nigga, immediately when it happened, he's not any less powerful now.
No.
Way more powerful.
So to bring it up now, you have even less chance of being believed. But there is people that are going through, no matter what she would have said, they believe it. And I knew it, man, just because remember that one time look how he eat his grapes. You know what I'm saying? Or anything.
Facts. On
They
the
can't
flip
wait,
side, there
Her
are some
timing
people
is-
who will never believe
No,
it.
I was about to say
her
that part.
timing
Being
is
fair,
perfect.
My fault.
The being fair though, there's people that are gonna say, nigga, there's no way this
Fuck
happened.
out of here, Cassie.
Yeah.
When you have the video, R. Kelly pissing,
Then-
it still was like, that's his brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like there's people like that. So it's on both
That's a
sides.
fact.
So you have to be reasonable.
Yes.
And you can't believe either side all 100%. You just can't.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna do a great job smearing her, right?
Yep.
Like you said, the 30 million. We
Yeah.
was just all in belief that she said that because just what you said.
No, but she's suing him.
But that's not the truth.
The article said 30 million.
Hey, all I'm saying is that he provided the context that
Yeah.
that's different. That's not the truth, right? And then their team is gonna smear her, and she's gonna try to smear him.
Then what's the
And
amount
it's
she's
just
suing
what
for?
it is, my nigga.
There's not a.
It might be undisclosed. It's probably undisclosed.
So it's
And-
probably 30 million.
Either way, my nigga.
Either
Can we
way.
move on though? Because it's no disagree
No,
or
but
agree with this.
the one thing I want to say before we
Nigga,
move on,
everybody's in agreement that the nigga,
Yeah.
if this happened, he's wrong.
Oh,
the
yeah, he's
fucked
definitely-
up thing.
Justice for Cassie.
Yeah.
Cassie's
Definitely
face
justice
should
for
be
Cassie if he did it.
used on every joint. Like this bitch is.
But the fucked up thing is
however, man,
when you wait
and that
this
has nothing
long,
to do with this. If she was wronged, she should
fired.
get justice. Simple.
Apparently,
Regardless if she looks good or not.
the problem with you waiting this long for and doing this type of thing is it's going to be impossible to prove. So now this is something that's going to be like judged in the court of public opinion.
Right.
So now you get to drag a nigga's. If he did it, he should go to jail. But even
Yeah,
that is not an option
there's
anymore.
No financial.
There's no option for him going to jail anymore.
I don't think the finances would ever be justice.
Son.
It won't.
No,
It won't.
it won't be.
Absolutely won't.
So,
And-
If
like-
you cared that much, you would have spoke out about it ASAP.
Hold
So they
on,
have
hold on.
to
whoa,
know.
whoa, we
can't
can't
do
do that. We
that.
can't do that.
You
We
can't
can't
do
do
that,
that.
right?
I
That's
don't
what I was
mean
thinking.
literally
We can't do
after
that.
breaking up with him, but
If
you had
cared that
years.
much, see the
I think the
difference.
bread dried up. You're
see
not
the
on
difference,
payroll no
though?
more.
You
You
can't
see
put
the
a time on
difference?
that.
And we
Yeah.
both like.
But you see the difference.
Payroll.
Hold on. We see the difference though.
Yeah.
There's people that nigga, man, fuck that bitch, and man,
Yeah.
she should just be happy that nigga beat. Oh, and then there's other people that are saying justice for Cassie,
Justice for
Puff
Cassie.
Daddy ain't shit. I can
Yeah.
tell by the shiny suit, like anything like that. Like
Yeah.
there's gonna be two sides, and it's
Always.
just what it is. It's just like Israel and Palestine. It's what it is. You can't see it another way.
Pray for Palestine. Pray
And
for
I get
Gaza
that,
too.
son. So I just think we should move on because there's
How do
really
you
no
prove
jokes.
it?
Yeah.
There's really no jokes.
How do you prove it?
It's correct, but she couldn't have
Well,
proved it back then either, though.
I'm only gonna say
She could've
this.
proved it back.
I'm only gonna say this about civil suits. The burden of proof is not the same as criminal, so
Yeah.
you don't really have to prove.
That's
things
what
as
I
criminal.
just said.
Yeah, but he agrees to that, and that's what he said.
Yeah.
It's the truth. She's gonna get her money because
Yes, she is.
There's no way to disprove it.
Yeah.
And nigga, it's gonna
It'll be a
get to the
settlement,
point-
it'll be something.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's more expensive for him to fight her for it
Yeah.
than to just give her give her a
And once
bread.
That's not true.
and once
What do you mean?
once you get to court and it's shown that you have to pay her, then you did
know-
that shit.
you know how much-
you feel me to everybody else's
Yes.
eyes.
Then
You
it's
know
guilt.
how much
Then
bread
it's guilt.
it's gonna cost you to like? It's dragging your name through the dirt. You got to go to court. You got to pay legal fees.
Well,
yeah.
It's hurting your
Darnell.
personal brand, which also is going to cost
Speaking
you
of
bread.
dragging niggas' names through the dirt, yo, this Will Smith shit, man.
Oh, hold on. We didn't get to the Will Smith thing. I know you're trying to transition off it real
Yeah.
quick, right? But what I'm saying is, if the amount is anywhere near what you said,
No, I'm
30
not
million.
saying 30 million. I'm saying
You
you're
just
going to
said 30
settle
million 15,000 times.
that 30 million is the amount. What I'm saying is, can I finish?
Yeah.
What
I
I'm
didn't say
saying,
anything.
what I'm saying is everybody does like a cost analysis, and they're going to be like, listen, this is going to cost me, say, $25 million. I might as well just give her 15 to go away and save 5 million and not fight this shit and continue to drag my name through the dirt.
That's
So
usually
she's
how
going
it's
to end
settled.
up. So
Right,
she's going to end up with bread either way.
That's
That's a
usually how
fact.
it's settled.
That's a fact.
And she probably factored that in. She was like, "Yo, I'll be happy with 10 mil."
Yeah, that's probably-
Me and my white nigga going
Not if these
live on
things
the island
are.
somewhere.
Not if these things are true. But I hear what you're saying.
Listen,
Red.
so I'm just saying, like, at this point, there's nothing to gain. There's no catharsis. There's
from
no
anybody.
like any type of whatever.
You can't
This shit
say-
happened. All right, bet.
You can't say
But
that.
that if I guess money is what
But you understand what
that
he's
shit
saying.
buys mad therapy.
I agreed until that point where she can't say there's nothing to gain because it's her. It's her body, nigga.
That's
It's
true.
Yeah.
This is her
We
reality.
can't
This
put a
happened to
price
her.
on what she
Yeah,
went through.
so what you mean, nigga?
Yeah.
She just wants to be righted in the public eye.
all she can
Not even
do-
just for the money. We are saying it's for the money because I agree, right? However, for her, if this really happened, right, and she feels that way, she's right, nigga, to try to publicly just besmirch this.
That's the only
You
get
know,
back she could get.
You know, honestly, you
Can't
know,
be made
it-
right. She can't be made
I'm
whole.
not saying it didn't happen, and if it did happen,
See why I said let's just
I
leave it
shut it
alone.
down.
I tried.
But if she came out and just did a press
tried.
conference,
I tried.
If she came out and just did a press conference and didn't ask for no bread, I would immediately be like, he did that shit.
Well, in your mind, cool. We can move
So
on.
you just gave her the blueprint of what to do next time so she can have your belief?
No, I didn't say that.
Niggas don't
And
do
who
it.
gives a fuck what I think?
Exactly. You're right. I feel the same.
Well, that's what you thought, Reg. I give a fuck what you
Yeah.
think.
I personally wanted
I'm
to
saying
hear
if there
your
was no
point.
financial gain, then I would believe it because there's no other reason.
And I
Don't you
want to
ever burp and then breathe directly in my face? Yeah, that was wild, Reg.
hot off the presses. Cassie and Diddy settled a lawsuit one day after she put it
That's
out.
crazy.
What did I just say?
They did not disclose the terms of the settlement. We all said that though.
No, we didn't
all
all
said
say
that.
it.
We did.
That's exactly what we all said.
What we all said.
Nigga, you didn't say that, Mario. You said she
That's-
was on a quest for justice, my nigga.
And I
do
said I said the burden of proof is a lot lower and she gonna get her bread. That's what we all just said.
That's crazy because he did that shit.
That's her form of justice.
Yeah.
Now that it's
I said we can't put a
he
price
did
on
that
it.
shit.
It was just getting too hot, probably.
No, it's the longer that we have this conversation.
And thank you,
worse
Juwan,
it
by
is
the
for
way.
his
Juwan, the
personal
one who
brand.
alerted me.
It's costing him millions and millions of dollars.
But some of that shit you just don't come up with out of nowhere. You don't come with the freak off. You don't
No,
the
generate
freak
that
off
big
probably
deal.
happened. She just probably threw some seasoning on that
They
shit.
took a couple mil off for the free clubs. That was for price for admission.
Yeah.
Bitch, you had to pay to get in there. She lost a couple of dollars. Like, that
Yeah.
wasn't part of this lawsuit. You were supposed to pay him back
She
for the
was
free
Son.
clubs.
for the freak off.
Son,
She
that
lost,
shit-
she lost paper off the free clubs.
That
She
shit-
shouldn't have brought them up.
That
That's
shit.
crazy.
Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. For more content, click over here. And most importantly, sign up for our Patreon. We need the money. Reg, stop lying.
Sound.